Guys, please check your audio and video settings, please. Everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Yes, guys. In other day's class, I was talking about QBC, query by criteria. Okay. Purely Java statement to develop the persistence logic. Right now, only select operations are possible, non-select operations are not possible. We have two modes of QBC. One is Hibernate QBC, other one is what? JPA QBC. Uh, Hibernate QBC is deprecated from Hibernate 5.3 version, recommending to use what? JPA QBC. They're recommending or encouraging to use what? JPA QBC. As you know that, right? Hibernate. Yes. They're recommending or trying to work with what? This one. Deprecated from 5.3. Okay. It is there from Hibernate 4.x boss, but from 5.3 onward, first approach is deprecated, and we are supposed to use only second approach. But by keeping old projects in mind, old versions in mind, so I decided to work with HB QBC logic also, and here is the code for it. Here is the code for it. Getting my point? Yes. Right. So main object is criteria object, boss, which represent basic select query without any condition, selecting all columns. If you want to apply condition, where class condition, criterion objects. If you want to select specific column values, projection object. If you want to add order by class, order object. Three objects we can add, boss. Okay, see, session dot create criteria is the method that gives me criteria object. List method is there to execute what QBC code, and that gives me list collection, and we are processing the list collection. Understanding my statement. So then we discussed about criteria with criterion comma order objects. If you add multiple order objects, if you add multiple order object, both order objects will be taken. Both order objects will be taken. Today our requirement is I want to add three conditions, two conditions with the end class, one condition with R class. Understanding my point? Projections also we will see. Two conditions with what? End class. One condition with R class. By default, all conditions are taking with end class, right? Now I want to apply two conditions with end class, one condition with R class. This is what I want to do. Oh, Hibernate util.java got error. Okay, when you got error, just what you do? Clean the project once. Still not gonna. Simply say Gradle refresh. Okay, fine. It's a Maven, huh? Okay, Maven. Maven means Maven update. Okay, fine. That's not an issue, guys. Uh, Criteria API. Adding conditions. Adding multiple conditions with R and end clauses. R and end clauses. to criteria object. R and cond classes. No need of refreshing Maven projects. If you save automatically, changes will reflect. Yes, criteria, guys. Okay, let's try something else. Okay. I didn't refresh today, yeah. I have done gone for what? Clean project. Clean project I have done so that things will be taken freshly from the memory. Okay, prepare criteria objects. Prepare criteria object. Okay, fine, yeah. First between I want to take, that's the one condition. And in class I want to take, that's another condition. In class I want to take, between I want to take. In class and between class should execute with end operator. And what is the other one I want to have? Other one I want to have, guys. What's the other one I want to have? Not equal to. Not equal to I want to execute with R class. Not equal to I want to execute R class. Okay, like I want to execute with R class. Everyone getting my point? Yes. Let's see this criterion. Condition 1 is equal to. Condition 1 is equal to. Fine, guys. Yeah, all criterion objects will come through. No, not. See, for each condition, one method. One method. For each class, one method. Yes. For each where class, one method. Okay, fine. Between. See the syntax, property name. Here, what is the application? Team size. I want to apply this one on team size. Property names here, not column names. Low value 10, high value 20. Low value 10, high value 20. This is a between class. Okay, next. Condition 2. Restrictions dot in. Restrictions dot in. Tell me, what is the table I decided to take, guys? Table. If you see the properties class, you will get domain class, you will get the idea. Okay, company, company name should be either that or this. Company name should be either that or this. It allows me, it is expecting what here? See the syntax of in method. What is the syntax of in method saying what? In, okay. Collection value, any collection you can pass. Property name company, guys. Okay. Property name collection array or list dot off. I want to give that inputs in the form of list collection, or array also you can give, boss. Array also you can give. List dot off. I think Tata is there. Case sensitive, boss. Polaris is there. Okay, Polaris is there. Someone asks, can we pass normally also? Check if another version of restriction dot in is there, you can pass. Restrictions dot in. If overloaded, second one is the object values also there. One version is with varargs, one version with collections. We have both options, boss. We have both options. If not interested to write like this, I think everyone knows long back I introduced list dot off. It will give immutable collection, right? Okay. You can just pass Java 9 feature. Fine. Done, guys. Company dot Tata comma Polaris. Tata comma Polaris. Okay, nice. So condition 2 is ready. Now I want to apply condition 3. Condition 3, condition 3, like, see, we have two likes here. I like is there. I like means case insensitive like. Case insensitive like. Similar Postgres equal I like. Case insensitive like. No case sensitivity, boss. No case sensitivity. Okay. Property name. Okay. Company name. What is this? Company name. Company name. Okay. Here property name is, company name is over pros name. Property name is what here? Pros name. Yes, pros name. Pros name. Here condition. Pros name. O star. O star. Case insensitivity. O star. Array. Wildcard characters. Problem is when when I add these conditions to criteria object, they will execute with end class. No, I want to apply end class between condition 1 and condition 2, and R class with both condition and both condition result and condition 3. I want to apply R class. I want to apply R class. I want to apply R class. Yeah. Create criterion object having end class between condition 1 comma condition 2. Criterion end condition is equal to restrictions dot end condition 1 comma condition 2. See, we are having one more method called end. One more method called end. Are you getting my point? Super, guys. Right. Okay, fine. Otherwise, instead of writing separately like this, so I will write final condition. Final condition. Okay. Condition 1 comma condition 2 dot. Okay. Restriction R. Condition 1 comma condition 2 dot R. ORR. It is not allowing a O. So this method is not giving a criterion object. Yeah, I will write like this. I will write like this. How many people understands? Let's see. Restrictions dot R. Restrictions dot R, guys. Okay. Condition 1 comma condition 2 comma condition 3. How many of you understood, guys? How many of you understood, guys? Everyone understood, na? Otherwise, I should write 2 lines of statements. Array, these two things will give restriction object, criterion object having end condition. On that condition 3 with R condition. On that condition 3 with R condition. No need of writing 2 lines of code. I'm just writing in single line. Create criterion object having end class between condition 1 and condition 2, and R class with comma R class with condition 3. Yes, guys. Next, order objects you can add, boss, but right now my focus is not on that. Okay, add criterion objects to criteria object. Criteria dot add final condition. Criteria dot add final condition. Execute QBC logic. List. What is that? Project list is equal to criteria dot list of. Criteria dot list of. List dot for each. Prosy arrow flower bracket. Otherwise we can go for system dot out colon println. Method reference syntax. Out colon syntax. Right, guys? End of the try block. Catch and finally block. Catch and finally block. Yes. See the execution now. No need of adding a final condition added now, guys. Sai Krishna, final condition is combination of all the things, my boss. Mr. Sai Krishna, what's happening, guys? Condition 1, condition 2, condition 3, all three are there in the final condition. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Okay. You can see that. It's not like that. You can see that. Where between and company in having and end class in a bracket. Everything is lowercase like. Everything is lowercase like is having R class. So we are adding final condition, which is combination of end class between condition 1 and condition 2, R class with condition 3. I didn't add condition 3 separately. I have added final condition. Fine. So whatever data matched, that data has come. But in the query, it is reflecting or not there. Like this, we can work with both R class and end class story, guys. Copy this. There's a peak example here, both end class and R classes. Okay, now listen. You are feeling bit tough to write this restrictions method. You are feeling bit tough to write this restrictions method. Are you getting my point? Bit heavy to develop this restrictions method. Bit heavy and bit tough to develop. Okay, I want to add condition as a SQL condition, not based on the properties. Okay. How I write in SQL, I want to write like that. Maybe bit complex condition, which is not possible with property names, whatever it is. I want to write condition with I want to write condition as SQL condition. Yeah, that's another beauty, guys. If you don't like writing condition through property names using these restrictions, you can think about going for. You can think about going for that also. Adding adding SQL condition based criterion object. Adding SQL condition based criterion object. Adding SQL condition based criterion object. Yes, prepare criteria object, guys. Okay, now create criterion object. Yes, listen. Criterion condition is equal to restrictions dot SQL restriction. Check it out. Restrictions dot SQL restrictions. Apply a constraint explicit in SQL with no JDBC parameter. Any occurrences of alias will be replaced by table alias. Yes. Now here, if you want to take, you can take JDBC parameters also. What is the first parameter? SQL restriction, value, parameter value, and parameter type. If at all parameter, question marks are taken in the condition part. Okay, boss. Restrictions dot SQL restriction and restrictions dot SQL restriction. Basic query comes automatically. Where comes automatically. Remaining things you have to write. Remaining things we have to write. That too based on the table names and column names. Here what you are mentioning is what column names, not the property names. Okay, fine. Suppose I want to get the records based on row num, because row num no property is there, na. Row num node property is there. I want to get the required output based on the row num. Are other day we discussed about pseudo column row num is there or not there? Okay. Row num. Tell me here. Row num. Row num. Yeah, okay. Greater than or equal to question mark and row num less than or equal to question mark. Less than or equal to question mark. Yes, boss. How many parameters are there? Two parameters are there. With one JDBC parameter. No, I have multiple JDBC parameter. We have object array values, object array type. Object array values, object array type. Are you getting my point? Yes, guys. Okay. So that's the first parameter. Okay. Second parameter, new object array. First value I have to give. I have to give value 1 comma 3. 1 comma 3. That is the second parameter is over. New object array. New object array. New object array. Array, it is new object array na something else. It is object array. No, type array. Type array types. Type array types. Oh, how to write this type array, guys? How to write this type array? New type array. New type array. Type dot. Type dot. What is the first type? Integer. type dot integer. Next, comma, type dot integer, type dot integer. Okay, fine. No, no, no. Type only. This is Hibernate type. Please don't link with JDBC type, guys. Java assist dot bytecode dot analysis dot by type. It is this one. What's the error? Cast argument to type array. Oh, it is not expecting regular type, guys. It is not expecting regular type. Tell me here, it is a types a type a type a types a. Let me press enter key. Type only. Which type it is? 1 minute. We'll see the source code of it, guys. Which type it is? org.hibernate.type. So it is wrong. Wrong type is imported. Wrong type is imported. Fine. No problem. We'll try to import right type. We'll try to import right type. org.hibernate dot org.hibernate dot type dot type. I think now in that type, type is there. Okay, how to pass them? Standard basic type dot integer, comma, standard basic type dot integer, closing flower bracket, closing flower brackets, closing method call. Right, guys? Come on. See, some conditions not possible through properties, like Ronum kind of conditions or some other conditions. So at that time, what you have to do? At that time, what you have to do? You have to come for this SQL restriction. What restriction? SQL restriction. Everyone understood my point? Yes. Then add condition to criterion object to criteria object. Criteria dot add criterion. Nice. Criteria dot add criterion. Criterion here condition. Okay, condition. Next, execute QBC. List. Tell me. List project. Array, why I'm wasting my time and your time? Regular story na, guys, up to this, right? Execute QBC. Criteria API test. Criteria API test. Yes, guys. Ronem story is working or not working? Can I write that condition by using property names? No. Can I write that one by using property names? No. So in that situation, what we have to use? We have to seriously think about using SQL restriction or not. SQL restriction. Parameter values, parameter types. New type arrest, and okay, these are the elements that are allowed. These are the elements that are allowed. Okay, fine. Let's take this part, copy this, say paste. Done, guys. Okay. With this, we completed entity queries. Now I want to work with projections also. Now I want to deal with what are projections. Projections means total three things, boss. Getting specific multiple column value, specific single column value, and aggregate functions. What are aggregate functions? I want to even deal with what? Aggregate functions. Right. Now let me take separate one. File save as criteria API test1.java. Criteria API test1.java. Nice. Criteria API test1.java. Projections. In SQL also official title is what? Projections means getting specific column values. If certain condition cannot be written by using property names or restrictions dot triple x methods. Restrictions dot triple x methods. Then we can write same condition by using. We can write same condition by using. What is this? Same condition by using by using SQL statement, using the support of restrictions dot SQL restriction method. Restrictions dot SQL restriction method. By using the support of restrictions dot SQL restriction method. HB9am HB QBC on HB QBC on October 8th, guys. Fine. To perform scalar operations, scalar select operations using criteria API. HB QBC. What is that? HB QBC. HB QBC. That means selecting specific multiple column values or specific single column value or aggregate results. What results? Aggregate results. Then go for projections concept. Then go for projections concept. Right now I'm interested to get specific single column value, boss. Getting specific single column value using HB QBC projections. Using HB QBC projections. Fine, guys. Let's see. We are ready with the transaction here. Criteria object, that's right. Okay. Before executing QBC logics, we have to prepare the projection. Prepare projection for single property. Prepare projection for what? Single property. Tell me. Projection P1 is equal to projections dot yeah, we have a factory methods in projections class here, which gives projection object, projections dot property, okay. I want to get only one property value right now, company. Yeah, it's my mistake. Projection, okay. Projection P1 is equal to projections dot property company. Okay, projection is ready. Add projection. Add projection object to criteria object. Yes, guys, criteria object. Now tell me, criteria dot uh, set projection. We don't have add projection, we have a set projection P1. Set projection P1. Understanding my point? Prepare projection for single property. Okay, set projection. Set projection object to criteria object. Okay. Now I want to apply condition also. I don't want to blindly execute like this. I want to get companies. I want to get company names who are there in Hyderabad city. I want to take. I want to get company names whose location is Hyderabad. Whose location is Hyderabad. Come on, guys. Prepare condition criteria object. I said on criteria object we can add three objects. What are those here? Criterion object, condition, projection object for scalar operations, order objects. Okay. Prepare criterion object. See was everything through Java statement. Are you feeling really difficult or easy? Easy only na guys. Are you feeling difficult to write everything in through Java statements? Okay. Criterion object. Tell me. Criterion object condition is equal to restrictions dot okay. I want to get from only Hyderabad location. Equal is there is there na, equal to, not is, equal to. Tell me, property name is what? Location. Property name only, value is Hyderabad. Yes. Add criterion object to criteria object. Criteria object. Criteria dot add condition. What here? Criteria dot add condition. Super, guys. Criteria dot add condition. Here we are having add method. Fine. But in projections, we don't have add method. Please concentrate. Here we are having add method, but projection set method only. Single property, boss. Right now you will get single property value based on the given condition. Check it out. Class cast exception. Yeah, it's my mistake. It's my mistake. List with object, not with list string only. List string. Okay, over. There is no question of getting what object entity class object now, guys. Yes, listen. Polaris, CTS, Polaris. Yesterday we have duplicated companies. Don't worry. Polaris, CTS. See this? This dot location is equal to question mark. Single property, guys. What is this single property? Easy, na? The how we are preparing projection that matters. Remaining all are simple, guys. Okay. Yeah. Getting specific single property value using projection. Akshay Bhuse, in your question only answer is there, check it out. Getting specific single property value using projections. Okay, I'll paste the question, boss. I want everyone else should give answer for this question. He's asking, I want to get the company name whose name starts with T. And then what should I do? What should I do? Didn't we do this work earlier? What is the method we are having? Mr. Akshay Bhuse, such a worst fellow. What is this method, Ra Babu? What is this method? I like and like. I like and like, Ra Babu. In the previous example only we have seen T stuff. T percentile you have to write. You might have slept, huh? I like is without case sensitivity. Like is with case sensitivity. Okay, you have to create a condition on the same property company. Cool, guys. Now I want to deal with multiple properties, boss. Can we pass restrict to pass that star as argument? No, star you cannot pass as argument. That is a value, na? That's a value. That is a value. You already know that. Okay. That is value. You just look at the restrictions method, boss. So many methods are Akshay. Akshay, so many methods are there. So if starts with is there, you take starts with what is there in that. Not there. Okay. Restrictions dot like only there. Restrictions dot like only there. What is this? Like. What is the property name? I like is there, but only like also will be there. Property name company. Okay, value is equal to P star. Achha, someone asking, can we pass this percentile? Can we pass this percentile? Come on. Can we start with this percentile as argument? I don't think that is possible. Because percentile, because this is also indirectly argument value, na? Okay. Criteria API test. See, you will get only those companies whose name starts with P. Polaris, Polaris, Polaris one. Only these three, four companies are starting with. Okay. Now, sometimes P, okay, H dash, what is the other companies we are having? W dash dash, okay, W underscore, W and four letters, W and four letters. Is there any company who is having W and four letters? No, no company is there. No company is there. Underscore matches single character. You know that. Underscore matches single character. Okay. Underscore matches single character. So let us assume Polaris PO dash dash dash. Okay, PO L L A RIS. RIS. Okay. Is there any company like this? Starts with P, ends with S, in between some four characters are there. Here one, two, three, four, five. Five characters are there. So each underscore represents one letter, any one letter. Any one letter. Okay. One letter. Polaris, Polaris. Understanding how to get whose name is having one character in his name if possible, show us, sir. Arey, what is there in that year? You just write underscore, Snehali. You just write underscore. Any one character will be there. If you want to get company name which is having only one letter, just write just underscore here. And moreover, which person is having one character, which two person will have two characters. Arey, two characters, three characters, four characters. I want to get company name who is having four characters. One one underscore means one letter. One letter, not a word also. Four characters, five characters. One underscore means one letter. Wipro is having Wipro is having how many characters? I didn't count. Whatever Wipro spell is there, that is having some characters and we are getting it. Percentile means zero or more matchings. Percentile means zero or more matchings. Underscore means single character. Everyone understood? Array, all these are SQL knowledge, People don't keep surprising paces. Understanding my point? Okay. Don't keep surprising paces, Ra. Okay. Company whose name is having. Company whose name is having five characters. Nice, guys. Criteria object. I think that I had pasted it seems. Single property value. Now I'm interested to get specific multiple property values, guys. Specific multiple property values. First to copy, then comment, then paste, then paste. Okay, you may confuse. That's why I will apply. Yeah, prepare projection objects for multiple properties. For multiple properties. Projection P2, projection P2, guys, everyone focus. Projection P2, projection P2. Okay, another property I want to get is pros ID. Pros ID. Okay, fine. Listen here. Listen. If I call set projection criteria dot set projection P1, criteria dot set projection P2, setter method will override second value will override first value. Come on. Setter method. That means only one will be applied, boss. Only one will be applied. Setter methods will override first value with second value. Agree with me? Come on, guys. Setter methods will override first value with second value. What do you say, guys? Projection P1 is equal to projections dot property company. Projection P2 is equal to projections dot property pros ID. Projections dot property pros ID. Total how many projections are taken? Two projections are taken, right? But if I do like this, it's a bad code here. Add projections. So generally we will be tempted to add like this. Come on. No, it is I test setter method. It's not add method. Setter method will no, I tested. That's why I'm telling out of experience. Criteria dot set projection. Tell me, both projections will be taken or second one will override first one. It's a setter method. I think now onwards you have to make sense. Add method means all will be taken. Setter method means only one will be taken. Based on the method names also we can go like that. Setter method means second one will override first one. Add means all will be taken. Add means odd will be taken. Sir, there is a problem now. Then what about? There is a problem now, sir. How to solve this situation? Okay. How to, if you are interested, you run this code as it is. What happens? You check it out. Okay. Maybe I'm trying to get pros ID as a string. Okay. Let it be not a issue. Okay. Integer value. You will get second one. Pros ID only will come. Okay. Class cast exception. Okay. Why class cast string to integer? Fine. No, we are no one. I'll change the order. Okay. I'll change the order. Criteria API test. You'll get single column. That's what I want to say. You are getting single columns. Sir, you are adding two projections. No, you are adding only one projection. Setter methods are there to override the things. Setter methods are there to override the things. Then what is the solution for this problem, sir? So add projections to projection list. Now I'm introducing a new concept called add projections to projection list. New object was. Projection list is equal to projections dot list of. Projections dot list of. Projections dot projection list. What is the return type of this method? Projection list. Projection list. Oh, variable name is not taken up. P list. Yeah. Projection list P list is equal to projections dot projection list, guys. Right, guys. Tell me next. To that you start adding plist dot add P1, plist dot add P2, plist dot add P1. Now both are there in projection list. Okay, add projection list to criteria. Criteria dot set projection of P list. Criteria dot set projection of P list. Set projection of P list. Fine, guys. Now we are getting specific multiple column values. Is it going to be list to object array? It is going to be what? List to object array. Yes. Once we got the list to object array, we have to process the results properly. What is that? List dot for each row array, row array. Yes, if since you are very much aware of, since we are very much aware of, there are two elements, row of 0 space dot 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 row of 1, row of 0 dot 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 row of 1. Got it here. Save this one. Criteria API test. Yeah, tell me. Project ID and the company name has come. Is giving everything? No, it's not giving everything. Polaris 121, Infosys this one. So it is selecting only two column values. If you want to apply, you can apply condition also. Condition, order, everything can be applied while working with the projections also. Can we apply or not? Can we apply or not? Easy, guys. Projections are possible or not? Definitely projections are possible here. Getting specific multiple column values. Getting specific multiple column values using HB QBC projections. Take the same title, paste here. Are you able to do practicals by using material content? Fine. Yeah. Maxo, you should try to complete the practicals by seeing the sample code in the paintbrush. You should not touch. Some people even expect, okay, some people even expect what? Sir, notepad, you give me code in notepad. I know if I give code in notepad, you copy paste. You never try, you never type. I want you people to type. I want you people to see the list of methods that are coming. You have to habituate with the signature. When you practice, you will get habituated. If you copy paste from notepad, how you will get practice? That's the reason wantedly I'm pasting code also in the notepad paintbrush. Should I continue this or should I paste code in the notepad? Code in the notepad, diagrams in the paintbrush, like this I should give. Like this I should give. No, no, no. If I give this one problem is that you cannot get the link between diagram and code. Hmm. Yeah, I want you people to practice without seeing my projects upload to what? GitHub. Git1 is worst case reference. You have to do practicals simply based on the code that appears in the paintbrush. Fine, guys. Right. Next one. So tell something how to write the code. How to write the code means if you have a concept, you can do it here. If you have a concept and if you are understanding in the classroom, yeah, definitely there is no need of seeing the code in the Git. Definitely there is a need of seeing the code in the Git. I don't think so. You have to see the code in the Git. Sir, tell me something how to write code without seeing Git code. If needed only, I should watch the code. Yes, it's possible. Assume one requirement, start developing one by one. Okay, and anyhow, paintbrush is having reference code, and you can go for it. First, try. Yeah, if you practice immediately after class, even paintbrush is not required, you know. Sari is telling all the internal code, one should ask this. Understand the concept, see the sample code, then assume one requirement, start putting your sample code there. Fine. Okay. So now I want to go for what? Now I want to go for aggregate functions, boss. Aggregate functions. Let's go for aggregate functions. Let's deal with. Achha, someone saying that first I will write code on paper, then I will write in IDE. That's good, but not required. Writing on paper takes a lot of time. So, because methods won't come automatically, signature you may forget. Maybe Akshay Bhushe, this is the mistake you are doing. When you write code on the paper, you will feel so heavy to remember the method, so heavy to remember the signatures. That's the reason you are feeling heavy to write on the code on your own. Don't do that mistake. Write code in IDE only. So that the dot will help to get the method. Signatures will come automatically. Yes, guys. Yeah, if you are getting suggestion, you will really enjoy actually. Getting getting aggregate results. Single aggregate result. Oh, between 8:45 to 8:45, your Spring Boot project is completed. Great, guys. That much fastly you completed Spring Boot, huh? Good, good. Generating single aggregate result using HB QBC. Using HB QBC. Fine, guys. Transaction. This is done. Done, done. Okay, so I want to get aggregate result this time. This time, prepare projection object for Aggregate result. Aggregate result. Aggregate result. Projection. Okay, projection P1 is equal to okay, projections dot. I want to have a row count. See, row count, records count is there here. Row count. There is no count star here, but we have a row count. Row count. Yes, it will give all the records. No, you want to get max value. Projections dot max of property name. Max of property name. Max of property name. I think cost is there. Max value from the cost I want to get. Max value from the cost I want to get. Okay, fine. Single one, na? No need of adding to projection list. Okay. Add to add projections to criteria. Criteria dot set projection P1. Criteria dot set projection P1. Nice, guys. Execute QBC logic. What logic here? Execute QBC logic. How to execute? List of single value. I don't know what will come. Then I can write question mark. When I don't know what will get, I have to write question mark. Understanding? List is equal to criteria dot list of. List question mark list is equal to criteria dot list of. When I'm not sure what is going to come, you can write like this. You can write like this. Fine. Okay. Records count. It will be stored in single element, boss. It will be stored in single element. List dot get of 0. Get of 0. Sorry, it will be decided dynamically at runtime. You can keep either question mark or object. That's up to you. You can keep either question mark or object. That's purely up to you, boss. You have to remove the comment. Nice. Now you observe it. Bapre, 1.08. Big number, boss. Very big number. It is coming 1.08. I think table is having bigger value. Table is having bigger value. That's why it is coming 1.0E8. 1.0E8 means 10 to the power of 8. That means after 10, 8 zeros. Okay, I'll take float then. Float then. But it is not that much big also, na? It is not that much big also. Huh? Records count only, na? We are, oh, cha. Here right now max value. Sorry. Max value. It is just max value. Max value means entire table max value. Okay. I don't take max value. I'll say row count. Row count. Seven records are there. That's fine. But when I say table white, it is not giving proper max. Why it is not giving max? Max row count, max cost, max cost, property name is cost. Float only we will take. Ah, 1.0E8. What's the meaning of that here? 1.0E8. It has to give max value of this. Max value of this. I have taken that one as a longer. Then also why it is giving like that? Why it is giving like that? 1.0E8. That much bigger value I have taken, guys. Did we take that much bigger value? Which is that much bigger value? Is really true? I don't think so. We have taken that much bigger value. Yeah, it should come under long. Long is a big range, you know. Long is a big range. What's our table, guys? Project table. What is our table? Project table. What is the table here? Project table. How many zeros, guys? Just how many zeros? 3. Array, 10 zeros only. What is there in that? Okay, maybe our system is giving like that. Reduce the zeros here. Reduce the zeros there. Refresh. Okay. Reduce the zeros there. Refresh. Okay. Yeah, now it's coming. Now it's coming. It's not a big deal, guys. Yeah. So like this, we have a lot of methods. See the methods. Projections dot. Projections dot. Distinct, row count, SQL group projection, average, count, count on property, count distinct, don't count duplicate, min, max, projection list, property, sum. A number of methods are there. These are there to deal with aggregate results. These are seriously there to deal with what? Aggregate result, guys. Okay. Yeah, I'm giving one assignment also. I'm giving 2 assignments to you people. Work out that. Assignment 1. Assignment 1. Write HB QBC logic. HB QBC logic to get specific 3 column values. to get specific 3-column values, okay, by applying two conditions, and in descending order. This is one assignment one. Write a QBC logic. Write a QBC logic to get multiple aggregate results. Multiple aggregate result. I would like to get multiple aggregate results. I would like to get multiple aggregate results. Everyone enjoyed this point, guys? Come on, guys. Come on. Are you understanding my statement here? Multiple aggregate results. In at a time, we should get 2-3 aggregate results. Can you guess the written type of list method at that time? Can you guess the written type of list method at that time? At a time, I'm dealing with 2-3 aggregate results. What is the written type of list method? List object array. Yes, you are right. What is that? List object array is going to be the return type. What will be the return type? Yes, list object array is going to be the return type. Fine. So these are the two assignments. Sir, is this one supports pagination, sir? Is this concept support pagination, sir? Let me try. Criteria test.java. Criteria test.java. Here we are getting, okay, fine. Let's comment this. Let's comment this. First example is giving so many, all the records. First example is giving me all the records. Definitely solidly giving me all the records or not? I want reply, guys. List project list is equal to criteria dot list here. System dot out dot println here. Criteria API test here. It's giving me so many records. Now I want to prove that whether it supports pagination or not. Okay, pagination support, pagination setting. Pagination settings. Yeah. Criteria dot set first result. Yes, it support pagination. Okay. One. Criteria dot set max results. Max results 3. Right. Control F11. Control F11. Yeah, listen, Ronam, all are applied. Even though there are so many records, we are getting only 3 records. That means it happily supports pagination concept or not. It is supporting pagination. Yes, if you decided to write classic by QBC, you can happily enjoy pagination. Only on the results of PLC call procedure or function, pagination is not allowed. In remaining all places, pagination support. HQL support pagination, native SQL support pagination, criteria query support pagination. But when you are calling PLC call procedure or function, there you cannot expect pagination support. There you cannot expect pagination support. Yes, guys. So QBC supports pagination logics. Pagination. Okay. Someone asking me what is the difference between HQL and native SQL and QBC. You only tell Vaishnav Kannan. You only tell the Vaishnav Kannan. Vaishnav Kannan, tell me. Okay. Since the discussion has come, so far we worked on that, na? Native SQL QBC. Okay. Someone asked me HQL. We'll find out some differences. Wait. Native SQL. Next, QBC. Yeah, this is also called JPQL. JPQL. Uh, Persistence logic is database software independent. Database software independent. Yeah, dependent. Yeah, dependent. Yeah, independent. Understanding my point? Independent. Hey, it's not independent. Okay. Next, query will be written. Query will be written using entity class, and property names. Property names. Using table name, DB table name, and column names. DB table name and column names. Okay. QBC logic is Java code. QBC logic is Java code that will be written. That will be written using 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 entity class name and property names. Okay, guys. Supports only JPA style positional params and named params. Latest versions, guys. Supports JDBC style positional params, named params, JPA style params, JPA style params. That is D. Yes, guys. Next one is what? Supports only JPA style positional params and named params. Okay, no params are required. No params are required. Yes. Supports both select and non-select operation. Select and non-select operations. Okay, same. Only select operations. Only select operation. I think you got a clarity now. Fine. Are insert query is there na to insert bulk as bulk. Okay. Hmm. Not suitable for calling PLC equal procedures and functions. Suitable for calling PLC equal procedures and functions. Array SQL restriction is not a standard one. Na? Don't think much about SQL restrictions, please. That is the additional option. Okay. Yes. Again, not suitable. Again, not suitable. Enjoyed it? Okay. Still one more session is left here on this concept. Mostly tomorrow we'll complete it. Which approach is best? Which approach is best? Are Papu Babu, again I said, nah, one more session is left. One more session is left. Okay, JPA QBC. JPA QBC is left. Okay, whatever I discussed, this is deprecated from Hibernate 5.3 and specific to Hibernate. Specific to Hibernate. Okay. Now I want to write QBC logic same across the multiple ORM software. Then go for JPA QBC. So that is tomorrow's session. After that, we will move to tools in Hibernate. Some special tools are there to generate tables, domain classes, configuration classes dynamically. We will learn it. Okay. First priority to QBC, second priority to HQL, third priority to native. Okay, then we have advanced mappings, boss. Second level cache, advanced mapping, locking in Hibernate. Okay, so many miscellaneous, soft deletion. Okay, soft deletion. Many concepts are there. Max 1 month. That's it. Okay. After tools, I will start association mapping or no. First component mapping, then inheritance mapping, then collection mapping, lastly association mapping. Advanced mappings will start, guys. Fine. Thank you. Most important topic in entire Hibernate is association mapping. Somehow that comes as a last topic. Don't miss it. So far enjoyed Hibernate. I think the people who attended Spring Data, now they are getting clarity. What Spring Data is internally doing, right? Some people attended Spring Data of mine. Yes, Spring Data is doing so many things internally. I said Spring Data internally uses Hibernate. In what way that is, in what way that is happening, that is clearly discussed here or not. Thank you guys. When we meet in tomorrow's class, you will get it. I'm facing this problem at Maven. Life cycle management, please suggest. Change workspace, boss. Change workspace. Mr. Summer, change workspace, your problem will be solved. Still not solved, reinstall Eclipse. Sometime some disturbance will be there. Thank you guys. We'll meet tomorrow.